Hello and welcome to Social Club. I'm joined by Robbie from Arsenal Fan TV, James Alcott from Ball Street, and Baz from Toffee TV. This time, we've got a bit of a competition for you guys. We're doing a video around the top 3 Premier League players right now. So I'll be asking the panel who they think their top 3 players are. But I actually want to know who your top 3 Premier League players are. So get them into the comment section for me. If you've come to the Ball Street channel and you've subscribed through a fan channel, if you leave that fan channel's name as well, you could be in with a shout of winning your choice of Premier League shirt. It's a free competition to enter, so all you've got to do is subscribe to the Ball Street channel, of course, leave your 3 top Premier League players right now and leave a fan channel. If you've come on your own, say you came on your own back. We like that type of stuff, do you know what I mean? So, lads, and Barry,
and we'll reveal the winner on Deadline Day Live.
Oh, yeah, we will. Thank you very much, James. I was going to say that at the end of the show. I wasn't, I totally forgot. We are going to be revealing the winner live on Deadline Day Social, the Deadline Day extravaganza involving around about 20 people from fan channels, football influencers from around the world / the UK and beyond. Lads, Barry first, if you wouldn't mind, mate. Who do you think the top 3 Premier League players are right now?
This is hard.
I know.
Very hard.
Phrasing.
Mesut Ozil, number 1. Just because basically he just assists everything.
Copying Robbie's translations here. Come on.
What do you want to say? Ozil, Ozil, what do you want to
Is he number 1 full stop then?
Yeah, he's just number 1. Just sets goals everywhere.
16 assists, 3 goals so far this season
he
for Messi.
brings like cups of tea and stuff for people. So he just makes everything. He's been on fire, hasn't he? I just love the fact that David Moyes said he was still unproven. Do you know what I mean? Even though he's set everything.
Right.
Well, what he said was the jury's still out on him.
Really?
David,
Yeah.
it's not.
He's all right.
That's why he done so well at Man United, isn't it?
Yeah. Sergio Aguero, outstanding. Threat all the time, isn't he? You know, fantastic. Works really hard. Stays on his feet, unlike other South Americans. I was talking about, you know, I like that, something like Costa.
Oh, Costa, okay.
You know, and I love Aguero. I think he's marvellous. And the third one is, I really want to put like Lukaku in there, but he's just annoyed me the last 3 weeks. He really has.
He's done brilliant this season.
He has been fantastic this season. He's got 5
assists,
15 goals. No. So I think I'm going to have to sub him for Tim Abbott. No, I'm going to have to sub him for
A Newcastle player?
Mahrez has been absolutely outstanding this season for Leicester City. Goals, assists, works really, really hard. Ice cool, taking penalties. You know, Leicester have had 12 pens and we haven't had any. But no, he's been fantastic, really exciting to watch. So, you know, picked him up for stupid amount of money.
400,000.
It's unbelievable, and it just shows that those players can be picked up for that price.
Do you think on those 3 players, do you think if you took, like, let's say Mahrez and you put him into an Arsenal, do you think he'd be just as good, or do you think that's a mentality that at Leicester that it's been cultivated and he's sort of doing really well in that
I think
team?
He's talented enough to play an Arsenal team, because
Definitely.
I think, no disrespect, Leicester have been amazing this season, but no disrespect to Leicester, I think you put him in with a better quality of player, and he's looked the type of player who could just link in quite easily with that and be comfortable. So
I suppose from my point of view, I think if Liverpool bought him, he'd flop. Maybe that's just the fucking mentality I have as a Liverpool fan now. That
He doesn't play for Southampton.
No, he doesn't. And do you know what? We just need to stop that. Like, just put a pin in it. Because really, I know we bought Stephen Corker, James, from you guys, but he was at fucking Southampton, wasn't he? Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And then we were linked with Shane Long as well. But look, no, fuck Liverpool and all their worries. This is Ball Street Social Club now. Who are your top 3 Premier League players?
So I've gone for players who've just got huge end product for me, and also players who. You're laughing at end product.
I just literally...
You child.
I am just an absolute child.
That is incredible.
Just
right.
Huge end
Anything
product.
with an end.
I'm just like, I'm in bits.
Right, okay. I'm going to try not to say
anything. They only get me on for the last hour of Deadline Day, mate, honestly. They can't put up with my childish jokes all day.
Coming towards the end, and you'll be loving it.
I'm loving it, mate. I'm there for the celebration. You don't get anything for coming second, mate, honestly.
You're there for the climax, yeah.
Right, you done?
Yeah,
sorry,
back to it. Okay, so yeah, back to it. And players who just completely, they transform teams for me. Firstly, Aguero. He is just awesome. Scores so many goals and also just so strong. Amazing finisher. Such a shame he keeps getting injured. Sorry, finishing. Oh my God, this is turning into a nightmare.
He loves it,
He's
doesn't he? Really?
Right, I'm going to rattle through my
Really?
notes. Right.
And you're a father, really?
Next, Sanchez. When he came on.
No, didn't get it.
No,
It's got to be
he came on
natural.
yesterday. I thought he changed the game. I mean, not enough to get a point, but he was awesome, and his tenacity is amazing. And then finally, it was between Mahrez and Payet. I went for Mahrez just because of end product, scoring the goals, and
like
8
repetition.
assists as well. Sorry.
I don't like repetition.
No.
I'm not going to laugh at the same
It's
one.
funny seconds around. Good to know. Yeah, it's just been incredible this year. I think you're right. They do build the team around him. And actually, someone like Albrighton has helped with his goals and assists and things like that, and Vardy, of course, as well. But he's just been awesome. So yeah, that's my top.
Robbie, what about you, mate? Your three?
Well, you know what? I was going to go for Mahrez as well, but I've kind of changed my mind. As soon as you guys have gone for Mahrez, I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to go for Vardy because I think Vardy has been he's been fantastic this season. Breaking that record, what he did. He's been the main man at Leicester, and they're top of the league. So and I think he's been absolutely brilliant this season. And so many people have written him off and thought that next week he'll crash and burn, but he hasn't. He's continued scoring.
Do you think he's more important than Mahrez in that team then?
Yeah, I think his goals have been the most important thing about Leicester. Mahrez has been important, but Vardy is on the end of it, and I think he's been absolutely fantastic, Vardy, and he deserves all the plaudits. So for me, Vardy's definitely got to be in that top three. Dimitri Payet, who I think this guy is brilliant. He would walk into any team.
I saw you creaming your kecks over him on Twitter the other day.
Yeah, he's brilliant. He'd walk into Arsenal's team, he'd walk into City's team, he'd walk into Liverpool's team, any team. He's fantastic. I can't believe that nobody didn't go and buy him. And it's not just like going after that City game. I mean, it's been all season, and you saw the dip. What happened to West Ham as soon as he was injured, and now that he's come back, he's running the show again. Dimitri Payet, and then finally I got to go for my boy Mesut Ozil. Yeah. He's been absolutely fantastic this season. He's been running it for Arsenal as well. Very similar to Payet in that everything just centres around him.
So, got a question for you on Ozil then. I think, as an Arsenal fan, I think I got the impression that there was a lot of people out there that didn't think it was going to work. Did you always see his qualities, or did you actually think at the time maybe we should look to offload him?
Never ever did I think that we should offload him. And I think there's a very small percentage of fans that wanted him offloaded. I think the
problem is they're the most vocal.
Exactly, they're always the most vocal. But most of the fans were like, listen, give this guy a chance. He will come good. Because you saw in a lot of games, he'd show the quality, but he wasn't consistent. And he was, I think, when he first came into the league, he was a bit lightweight. A lot of midfielders used to bully him up. Welcome to the Premier League. I think he's learnt that now. Now, it's taken him a while. Let's have it right. It's taken him a while, but I think now he's possibly the best player in the Premier League.
No. Okay, well, I think it's hard to argue with them. I think I've picked one player that's slightly different to you guys, actually. I think I've picked Aguero. I think he's just an outstanding footballer. If there was one striker that I would have in world football, not even like... I would rather have Aguero over Cristiano Ronaldo right now, because I just love watching him play football, you know what I mean? And
yeah, he's awesome.
I'd pick him there. I'd pick Mesut Ozil as my top three player. And the other one, it's a bit of a different slant on it. I think equally, as much as Mahrez... No, fuck off. As much as Mahrez is important, and as much as Jamie Vardy is important, I've actually gone for Kante in the midfield, because I think he is incredible. Like, and maybe I've actually probably, looking back at it, I've picked those three players and I've gone, actually, they're three players that Liverpool need. Like, we need a defensive midfielder, and that's probably why I focused on Kante more than anything else, because that's the type of midfielder that Liverpool need. And
pacey as well, and fast.
Which you don't say about a defensive midfielder often now, but I think in the Premier League now, players like Coquelin as well, you need those players who aren't just... Not a Cole Henry who just gets it and plays it sideways. You need someone who actually drives through, and he's incredible at that.
Yeah.
No, Kante, and again, he costs next to nothing, absolute peanuts he costs.
Fantastic.
And, you've got to take your health to Leicester. I mean, I was reading the other day where Arsenal are actually trying to poach their scout.
They have, I think.
Yeah, right. And you can see why. Yeah. Mahrez, Kante, Vardy, you know, it's amazing.
See, it wouldn't surprise me if we poached Southampton's fucking scouts. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, that's what we'll be doing, isn't it? You know,
Why go and buy them when we can get it from the source? Scout, come here.
How much for your academy, Southampton?
Yeah.
Can we
Buy the whole
relocate
thing.
that up to Liverpool? No. So actually, look, lads, thank you very much for that. I've really enjoyed listening to your opinions on who you thought were the top 3 Premier League players. But I want to know who your top 3 Premier League players are, and I want to know via the comment section below. As I said at the top of the show, leave your top 3 players down there with the fan channel that brought you over to the Ball Street Social Club and over to the Ball Street channel. We'll be announcing the winners, as I've said already, or as James said, sorry, on deadline day live, the winner of the Premier League shirt of your fucking choice. It's going to be epic. Join us over there. Subscribe to the Ball Street YouTube channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to drop us a like on the video, because we like likes and we like engagements. You guys are fucking engagement and you're the reason that we're here. So thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you next week on deadline day.